In a dramatic and polarizing move, former President Donald Trump has reignited the national debate over birthright citizenship, claiming that the Founding Fathers are spinning in their graves over what he describes as the abuse of the 14th Amendment. This statement comes in the wake of a fourth federal judge blocking his executive order aimed at ending birthright citizenship for the children of undocumented immigrants. Trump's fiery rhetoric, coupled with his controversial policy decisions, has sparked a heated legal and political battle that could reshape the future of American citizenship. This article delves into the historical, legal, and political dimensions of Trump's executive order, the ongoing judicial challenges, and the broader implications for immigration policy and constitutional interpretation. By examining the origins of the 14th Amendment, the arguments for and against birthright citizenship, and the potential outcomes of this legal showdown, we aim to provide a comprehensive understanding of this critical issue. The Executive Order, protecting the meaning and value of American citizenship. On his first day back in the Oval Office, President Trump signed an executive order titled Protecting the Meaning and Value of American Citizenship. The order sought to end the long-standing practice of granting automatic citizenship to children born in the United States to parents who are either unlawfully present or in the country on a temporary basis. The order states, the privilege of United States citizenship does not automatically extend to persons born in the United States when that person's parents are either unlawfully present in the U.S. or when the parent's presence is lawful but temporary. This move represents one of Trump's most controversial policy initiatives, challenging a practice that has been a cornerstone of American immigration policy for over a century. Critics argue that the order undermines the 14th Amendment, while supporters claim it restores the original intent of the Constitution. Trump's social media outburst, Founding Fathers are spinning in their graves. Following the latest judicial setback, Trump took to Truth Social to express his frustration, writing, "Our Founding Fathers are spinning in their graves at the idea that our country can be taken away from us. No nation in the world has anything like this." He further argued that the 14th Amendment was never intended to apply to undocumented immigrants, stating, "The 14th Amendment right of American citizenship never had anything to do with modern-day gatecrashers, illegal immigrants who break the law by being in our country. It had everything to do with giving citizenship to former slaves." Trump's comments reflect his long-standing belief that birthright citizenship is being exploited by undocumented immigrants, a claim that has been central to his immigration policy since his 2016 presidential campaign. The 14th Amendment, historical context and legal interpretation. The 14th Amendment, ratified in 1868, was designed to address the citizenship status of formerly enslaved African Americans. Its citizenship clause states, "All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside." Proponents of birthright citizenship argue that this clause guarantees citizenship to anyone born on U.S. soil, regardless of their parents' immigration status. They point to the Supreme Court's 1898 ruling in United States versus Wong Kim Ark, which upheld birthright citizenship for children of Chinese immigrants. However, Trump and his allies contend that the phrase, "subject to the jurisdiction thereof," excludes children of undocumented immigrants, as their parents owe allegiance to another country. Dan Epstein, Vice President of America First Legal, explained, "The phrase, 'subject to the jurisdiction thereof,' means that citizens must owe their political allegiance to the US, not some foreign power or culture. This interpretation has sparked a fierce debate over the original intent of the 14th Amendment and its applicability in the modern era. Judicial challenges, a legal quagmire. Since the executive order was signed, it has faced significant legal opposition. 24 Democratic-led states and cities, along with several civil rights groups, have filed lawsuits challenging its constitutionality. 4 federal district judges have issued rulings temporarily blocking the order, citing its potential violation of the 14th Amendment. The most recent ruling, issued by U.S. District Judge Leo Sorokin, stated, "The Constitution confers birthright citizenship broadly, including to persons within the categories described in the order." These rulings have set the stage for a protracted legal battle that could ultimately reach the Supreme Court. Republican states and America. First, legal. Despite the judicial setbacks, Trump's order has garnered support from several Republican-led states and conservative legal organizations. America First Legal, a group founded by former Trump administration officials, has filed amicus briefs arguing that the order is consistent with the original meaning of the 14th Amendment. Supporters argue that the order is necessary to address what they see as the exploitation of birthright citizenship by undocumented immigrants. They also claim that the policy aligns with the practices of other nations, most of which do not grant automatic citizenship to children born to non-citizens. The broader implications, immigration policy, and national identity, Trump's executive order and the ensuing legal battle have far-reaching implications for U.S. immigration policy and national identity. Critics warn that the order could create a two-tiered system of citizenship, undermining the principle of equality enshrined in the Constitution. They also argue that it could lead to increased discrimination and racial profiling. On the other hand, supporters believe the order is a necessary step to curb illegal immigration and protect the integrity of American citizenship. They argue that the current system incentivizes undocumented immigration and places an undue burden on public resources. The road ahead, a Supreme Court showdown. As the legal challenges continue, many experts predict that the case will eventually reach the Supreme Court. The outcome could have profound consequences for the interpretation of the 14th Amendment and the future of birthright citizenship in the United States. Dan Epstein of America First Legal expressed confidence in the order's ultimate success, stating, "We believe the case will likely end up in the Supreme Court, where it will ultimately be upheld." However, legal scholars remain divided on the issue, with some arguing that the Supreme Court is unlikely to overturn long-standing precedent. Conclusion: a nation divided, President Trump's executive order and his provocative statements have reignited a contentious debate over birthright citizenship, the 14th Amendment, and the future of American immigration policy. As the legal battle unfolds, the nation remains deeply divided on this critical issue. Whether the Founding Fathers are truly spinning in their graves is a matter of interpretation, but one thing is certain: the outcome of this debate will shape the future of American citizenship for generations to come.